Hello, hello! Happy Friday, everyone! Hi, Mossipine! Hi, Jurgen! Hi, True! How's everyone doing? Hello, hello! Yay! I'm so glad you're here! I'm so glad I saw a little bit of your stream just at the end, but... Hey, Bats! Thank you so much! Thank you! There she is! It's me! It is Friday, indeed! Hello, hello! Also, hi, Mermaid Comics! I was happy to see you, same! I didn't realize you, changed your name, but it's a very cute name, I like it. Made my day, aww! That's very sweet. Well, I'm happy. I saw it and I was like, oh, and then I thought you were rating and I was like, well, I'm gonna follow anyway. But yes, hello, hello. I sure did. Hey, I get it. That's what I did at the beginning of this year. I rebranded, sort of. I changed my names. Oh! Yeah, please don't contribute to the totem. I need to remove that. I figured that that would be gone. This is still not working. I finished up the game. I finished that would not be there after I removed the thing. It's been a scary step, but I'm glad people are positive. Artist I follow and commission and stuff just rebranded. Hell yeah! I mean, I feel you. Rebranding can be, super scary. I definitely... Let me delete that for a second. Boop. There we go. I definitely felt super scared and nervous, because at the, as some of you might know, at the end of last year, I finished my original VTube model, and while I was working on that, I was renaming my, or I was gonna rename my Twitch channel, and it really had me think about like how I wanted to represent myself online and like by what name. And I talked a little bit about it in the stream that I did before I fully became a VTuber, where I explained a little bit. And Noi, the name that I go by now, is pronounced the same way as it was written before. Just more understandable to everyone how to pronounce it. Yeah, it had been a name that I really wanted to go by for like online stuff for many years, but it had always been taken, so I didn't really think about it. Yes, exactly, and my original one was Dutch, so that wasn't great. That, understandable, that makes it more difficult. Like, you originally don't think about it, but then when you come into an international playfield, really, it gets so much more complicated, so I can fully understand that. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to distance my username from my persona, because I still very much draw my persona and love my persona. But with VTubing now being on the forefront, I didn't want it to get confusing on what people should call me. So now people just call me Noi, and Noi is also the name of my VTuber, so that works the best for me. Xbox 360 name tag, please. No. Noi, hi Woody! Oh! Softy! Softy Lamb, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. But yeah, I get the feeling. I was very nervous changing my name. So I even like tweeted about it asking if people would be okay with it, and most people were like, yeah man, you do you. I spotted Mossy in the chat. You guys know each other? Hell yeah. I got class in 30 minutes, but I give you this. I'm nervous. Also, hi Kasikas! What'd you give me? Don't mind me as well. I'm just sipping some good juice. Control save? I haven't even started yet. I have the file open on another screen, but there's nothing to save yet. Maybe me with a onesie from Bingo from Bluey. Oh, a little request. Yes, I can do that. Sure thing. What a coinkadink, to be honest. Hold on. I need to look up who the fuck Bingo is, because I do know Bluey, but I don't really know them by name. Also, I would need a reference, Woody. I don't know what you look like, or like what your character looks like. It was in your recommended channels? Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, usually you have to send your reference within the request, but just send it to me now. It's okay. Just send it in the chat. I don't really want to... Unless it's not safe for work, then don't. Bingo. Is that the mom? It's all safe for work. Yeah, then just pop it in the chat. I do think Bluey is very cute. I keep seeing TikToks of it, and I don't know, it seems like such a wholesome kid show. Like, bless that for existing. But yes, hello. Well, I'm glad you're here, Softy Lem. Do I just call you Softy? Is that okay? Today, I'm gonna be artin'. I'm gonna do a little request for Woody here, but after that I'm gonna do some art. And I'll show the piece that I'm gonna be working on in a second. I have no idea how long I'm gonna stream. I have absolutely no estimate at all. Because like, earlier today I was feeling really fucking sleepy. How's my week been? My week has been mostly good. At least 15 minutes, I would guess. Yes, at least. No, longer than that for sure. It is such a sleepy Friday though. Yeah, I feel like it is. Like yesterday was such gorgeous weather. It was like really warm for a fall day, and then now suddenly it's cold again, so my body's just like, what the fuck do I do with this? Glad it was mostly good. Yeah, like, nothing bad happened at all. I just got, like, I overplanned my week a little bit. And originally someone wanted to go on a friend of mine and I go on a walk every other week. And originally she was like, hey, do you want to go this Friday? And I looked at my very busy week and I was like, no. How about next week? Is that okay? So we did that because like, I just had a lot of things to do and I was super busy and a little bit overwhelmed. I got my glasses today, so it's been going well. Hell yeah! Woody, for the next time, please don't use my Discord. Well, if it's general chat or yeah, that's actually fine. I thought you meant my DMs. You're all good. Never mind. I take back what I said. I will do that. That is such a cute Sona, Woody. That's perfect. I've had it a couple times where people, they mean really well, but they send me Discord DMs, and I'm just like, please don't. But yeah, I just overplanned my week a little bit, and it just had me a little tired. So on Wednesday? Yeah, I felt a little overwhelmed. Just had to take a little bit of a break that I didn't plan on having. But that's okay. Everyone around me was super understanding and super sweet about it. So I just took a day for myself, got all cozy. And then Thursday I felt a lot better. And now today we're here. I didn't really do much today on purpose because I wanted to save energy. No worries. I know that some people don't like to get DM'd, so I sent it to the group chat. Hell yeah, that's all good. That's what the server is there for. Hydrate! I will! Thank you! And save! Oh, people are telling me to save when I haven't opened up yet. Wolf Kindle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I need to learn to cover my mouth when I drink, so that my model doesn't go, whoa, all over the place. That's plushy material, not gonna lie, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I can totally get that getting DM'd can be so overwhelming. Yeah, it's just, it's that, people don't always realize, like, I'm not always available, and I don't like giving my private space to everyone's availability. It's why I have a server. I think it's why many streamers have a server, so they don't get hit up in their private DMs 100% of the time. Like on Twitter, it feels okay because that's how I contact people for commissions as well, and it's usually business related. And then if people have questions, that's super okay. But my one true fear, and I think it's a fear for a lot of people, a lot of artists for sure as well, is the getting the DM that's just hi. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. If you're gonna DM me wherever that is, with just the word hi, how are you? I'm not gonna respond. Because those are some of the weirdest people out there. Sometimes people mean so well, but unless you are asking your question right away, like, hey, or like, sometimes people DM you and they're like, hey, I really love your art, like, I love your work. It's just like, thank you, I appreciate that so much. Like, I recently got a DM that was just like, hey, I really love your art, and I see that you're not offering ref sheet commissions on your website. Is that something that I can commission from you for the future? Or, you know, and those DMs, those are like, mwah, chef's kiss right there. I can like respond to them. I know what your question is right away, and I can answer it and just be like, hey, you know, here's the explanation. I thank you. Thank you for the support, and I hope you have a wonderful day. You know, yes, please do not, like, get super familiar with me in my DMs. That's just weird. I wanna see what you have. No! Good luck in your class, Woody. I'm so sorry. I'm responding to so many things at once. I got ads on both my accounts. Okay. It's not Schrodinger's DM when they are specific. Exactly. Like that's a very good way of putting it. I mean, yeah, you're good. That is one of them. That's definitely. I mean, like, here's the thing. People can follow me if my Instagram isn't hard to find. If people like follow me in places, that's fine. But if you like DM me and you're like, hey, you seem nice, I'm like, nope, I'm not. Leave me alone. I feel that. I don't like it when people try to get things personal with me in DMs. Like, it can be different, right? Like, sometimes you hit it off and you can be friendly and a little bit more personable in DMs, but situation, like, you really have to read the situation well, and like, I don't know, I think that people forget all the time that your favorite artists and streamers and people on the internet are just people. Half the time you DM me, I'm just in my pajamas, man. So if you get super over familiar with me, or like hit me up in my Discord DMs, I'm just gonna be like, I don't want this. And then I'm gonna be a little less nice. I solved that issue by simply not getting DMs. Very good, very good, very good. But I spend at least a little bit in your chat, so we must be close friends now. Yeah. Get that parasocial relationship. I'm working on my model right now. Wish me luck. Hell yeah, Woof. Good luck. Some people also cross that line of thinking they are best friends just, like, they watch you for a long time, and I feel so bad. I mean, I've talked about this a few times, and I will always be very open to address that kind of stuff. Like, I get it, and I get people wanting to interact. Like, I get wanting to be friendly, and like, you know, also, hi Marsh. Especially when you do, like, you get this little bit of interaction here, right? Like, I'm streaming, people are in the chat, we're talking, and you get a sense of familiarity, but it's not the same, and people forget that it is actually very one-sided, and that it is also not the place to make best friends. You can make acquaintances and such, but this is not, and I can be very happy to see those acquaintances. Don't get me wrong with that either. Like, you know, I see familiar names and I get very happy, and I'm like, heck yeah. Like, I'm always very grateful for everyone who's in chat and supports me and is just here to hang out. But yeah, that does not mean I owe you my time or friendship. It's not my responsibility to teach everyone what a parasocial relationship is. It depends on the vibe, for sure. And I feel like, it also depends on the person. Hey, Pat, thank you! Thank you so much. I love all the head pats. But, it's also different if it's like art mutuals, for example. For me, always feel less like they're trying to befriend me for dubious reasons. To get something for free from me, for example. Because I'm like, you already draw yourself, so you know exactly what that's like. Of having people befriend you because they want art. I just figured out my old high school has a TikTok now. It's very odd to see those places, teacher and ex-classmates there. Ooh. I can imagine. God, that would be so weird if my high school had a TikTok, but also I would not want to interact with it at all. I'm squishing my dog's face. Cute. I love squishing faces of pets. It's such a shitty feeling when people use you for art. Yes, absolutely. And like, I reiterate this so often, is I have very limited social energy. I feel really bad because there's even acquaintances that I have now. Oh.
When do I get the head pats? Redeem. I'm still lonely. Why do you do this to me? Get me the head pats next stream or I will demand extra donuts.
No! I'm so sorry! I don't have the redeem for him yet. I don't have time. I literally, I have not really had time to just, well, that's a lie. I did play Overwatch 2 on Wednesday. But I didn't have the time to make it a fucking redeem yet. I will, but I probably will after I get back anyway. Because then I'm gonna have some time to set all that up. Because it does take a little bit. I will just give him extra donuts, I promise. I'm sweating. How is Overwatch 2? It's actually quite fun. But I liked Overwatch 1. I know there's a lot of criticism out there, and I will tell you guys right now to pack it up and not bring it to my chat, because I can't. I'm so tired. A lot of criticism is super fucking valid. I respect it. I understand it. I don't want to hear about it. Sometimes your girl just wants to play a game and vibe and not think about it. And not have to fight a fight every single day. No, but I really like the game. I'm really enjoying it. I like the new mode is fun, but it gets a little bit it's a little bit weird to get used to. I like the new matchmaking system. It feels more balanced. Like you get more options of like what you want to do. Mystery heroes is a staple now, which makes me really happy because that's one of my favorite things. What new mode? It's like a robot in the middle that you have to like push, and whoever pushes it, like you have to be in control of the robot to push it, and whoever's team pushes it the furthest, because like you can lose control and then the enemy team can push it towards your side. Whoever pushes it the furthest or to the way end wins. Like a reverse tug of war? Yeah, basically. Basically, that's actually a very good way to put it. Imagine vibing. Good, because damn, life is hard enough on its own. Exactly. Like, again, I super understand it, and I'm aware of the things, but man, sometimes I just want to go ahead empty, play a game with my friends, that's it. Glad you're vibing? Absolutely. I really am. And I love the new healer. It's like how she plays. She's very interesting to play. I can feel the pain in my chest. So control with payload? Kind of. I'm having a bit of laugh at the Q though. Yes. As a WoW player, I'm super used to there being queues for big Blizzard game drops. Same. I mean, I play Final Fantasy 14. Whenever a new expansion drops, good luck getting in on that. So, like, I didn't care. I just put the game on and waited. Sure, it took a long time, but I just put on a show or an anime that I like. The feeling when your team just steamrolls the robot to the end is amazing. The queue is 2k right now. I got in earlier today, no issues. So, I don't know. Okay. Unrelated to any of this, and I will switch to drawing after this because I love sitting here and chatting, but I gotta draw. Whenever my model does the like straight line face, that it's hard for me to do on purpose. It reminds me of that cat, that meme with the cat where it's just, oh my god, I don't even know what it's called, but there's like a meme with the cat where he just has a very straight fit line mouth. Do you know what I mean? I just keep looking at it and I'm like, man, I really have like a whole frog in my mouth or something. What is going on? Straight face cat. Yes! I played Destiny 2 and same, but PlayStation players get shafted with updates. That moment when you had to stop selling Final Fantasy 14. The meme with the cat. No. I was being more specific. Saying that he just has a mouth that's just... And I don't even know, like... I don't know, man. I don't know what people call things. Do I look like I know things? I don't. Anyway. Hello. I mean, I know what you mean. Well then. I know that there's a lot of memes with cats. I love them. There's also the one that's cry. I love that one too, where they just have the little cry face. Cute pose. Thank you! The other guy, SpongeBob. Alright, I'm gonna... Pop. There we go, I have my tablet out. I'm gonna do a quick request sketch. For Woody. I just realized that this is really fucking inconvenient for me. Just gonna move it to the other screen. My chat is in the way. The circle is flawless. Are you kidding? Yeah, I like drawing circles. Woody from Toy Story? No, the one from chat. I made a request earlier. You watching all the SpongeBob? No. No, I haven't watched SpongeBob since I was a kid. And it's been some time. I'm gonna need to head out, but have a great stream. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Patrick has a fishing license, so he's a bounty hunter. Oh my god. I don't know what that implies, but oh my god. I honestly adore watching how other people approach new art. A new art piece. It's so interesting to see. Everyone has little habits. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, same. I love, seeing everyone's way of dealing with art and, like, how they go about it. I have not drawn a Dutch angel dragon in a long time. And I don't really know if I'm doing this correctly, but I will just try. Hello! Hi, Smooth! Eating some brekkie? Hell yeah! What you got? What you got for breakfast? We are doing a quick little request before we move on to me losing my absolute shit over the piece that I really want to finish before I go on vacay. Eggs, bacon, sausage, and toast? Ooh. I would say that is the ideal breakfast foods. My parents went to IKEA yesterday and didn't get the meatballs. I mean, the amount of times that I go to IKEA and don't get the meatballs. The meatballs are not really... They're okay. But they're not my favorite. I know, blasphemous. I did get ramen this week. And I'm feeling very smug about it because it was delicious. It was extra delicious because it was a treat from someone else. Hey, free food? Nothing. No, I was gonna say nothing beats free food, but that's not true. Homemade food from someone else to you beats that. But, ramen? Pretty fucking lit. I fucking love ramen. It was really nice. I'm gonna look for a shading tutorial, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hell yeah, no worries. Sounds like a lot, but they're small portions. I mean, even if you had a lot, I wouldn't judge you. Holiday is so nice. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna see Smooth and Tyler in America for Halloween. And we're gonna have a gay old time, honestly. Which gay do I mean? You know. That's such a big trip too. Yeah, we've been trying to do this for 2 years or something. I don't even know. We've been trying to do it for a long time, but then COVID happened and all that. So we never got to. And now we're doing it, and I'm very excited for it. So I'm gonna be gone for 3 weeks. I still have next week, in which I'll be streaming. But the week after I'm gone. Which is why I'm saying, like, I really want to try to finish this piece because I'm going a little back and forth on bringing... I don't really have a laptop. I have a mobile studio, which I kind of don't want anymore, but that's another story. I'm like going back and forth on whether I should bring the thing. It's basically a computer, right? Like it's basically like a Cintiq that is a standalone computer. So I could draw and I can bring it with me. I'll probably bring it with me anyway because like it gives me something to be on a computer on every now and then because we'll have downtime anyway. We're not gonna go out every day. But I don't think I'll really be using it to draw. I'll bring this stuff anyway, just in case. But, like, I'm gonna be hanging out with my homies. Glad you guys are able to do it this year. That must be so nice to see them finally. Yes, yes, for sure. I'm very excited about it. Hi, most wonderful Noi. I hope you're doing well. Have a cupcake. Thank you, Asia. Hello, hello. How's it going? Let's see. Blue, they have like... markings. I'm not gonna draw the whole thing because it's just supposed to be a sketch request. And I don't want to sit here. It's a good warm-up, I will say that. But I don't want to sit here for too long. Here we go. Little blushy. And then crop. Oh, unrelated to anything really. I'm trying out. So normally I wear blue filter glasses, but they have a tendency to mess with my model a lot, especially like my eyebrows, as you can see, with how emotive they are right now. Like, it really prevents a lot when it comes to, like, eye movement. I'm trying to feel how it feels to not wear them for a few hours. If it affects my sleepiness too much, I will wear them again. I don't want to be a detriment to my own health. I also need to really fix my blanket, so give me 1 second. Because yes, I do sit in a blanket. It's cold outside. But I just want to see, because, like, I notice, and this is a common problem with VTubing to begin with. If you VTube, and you draw, and you have a screen tablet, and you look down, your model is gonna have their eyes closed most of the time. But noticed that when I use it without my glasses, that it reads it a little bit better. So my ADHD meds are finally in my possession. Hell yeah! Oh, that's such a cute emote. A sleepy emote. That's so cute. Why do we have 3 things on my team, and how did we win? Will. Sheer determination. But yeah, I'll look back on the VOD to actually see if it makes much of a difference in my facial expressions. That was the wrong way. And it depends on how my eyes feel. But I just wanted to try it out. I don't really know if you guys notice a difference when it comes to my face. Because I also imagine you're not just looking at me, you're looking at here, where I'm drawing. Alright, requests, bop. Woody. I will post that in the Discord later. But for now, we are going back to this. So, okay, big thoughts. I don't super feel like shading the background, but I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna do some, like, quick shading on things, probably. There's just gonna be like, oh wow, I really estimated that properly. This is cute, thank you! Yeah, the part of the reason why I want to finish this within a decent time is because, I started this piece... I don't even know, I can look. Because it's on my to-do list. Like, I put things on my to-do list so that I can just look at them. I started this piece... oh Jesus, in May. I sketched this and started lining it in May. Then I lined and did the flats, for the most part, in June. Then I finished the flats and started shading Sigrid, my alternate persona over here, the cat, in September, and now we're here again in October. And I figured it's like, I'd been debating on whether I wanted to finish it at that point because it's been taking so long. I was like, do I just want to not do it? But I do actually like the piece. So I don't want to not do it. But, I'm just gonna... What was... I was gonna try to say something here. I want to finish it before the end of October, basically, because it feels like a nice piece for Halloween. Which is funny, I initially really didn't want her to have another Halloween piece, per se. Just because, the last time I did draw her was for a Halloween piece, so I was like, it doesn't have to be that. But here we are anyway. Oh, I did not realize. That's fine. We can just delete it. But yeah, so today I really want to see if I can at least finish the base shading for the background, which is just... I mean, I'm gonna be fine. That's not gonna be an issue. Because that's just gonna be what I'm doing right now. Which I'm on purpose making kind of quick. Because I don't give a damn. And, because most of those details will get lost anyway. I'm not known to love doing background work. Especially interiors, they intimidate me. That's okay. So I figured I'm just gonna throw in some shading and then do the overall shading to give this piece more of a mood. And then I have been going back and forth on adding more detail in a certain way. Because I feel, I mean, there's things that I want to do with effects anyway. But I feel like it's a little lacking. Oh yeah, that would definitely make a difference if I make the brush opacity darker. Because I showed it off a couple times before already, where this is like the overall, this is a layer that I'm gonna throw on top. This is also why, like I'm saying, like, the shading doesn't need to be super precise in the background because a lot of it is gonna get lost. And then I wanna, like, add candlelight and, like, I want the summoning circle to light up. And I'm gonna do it in a different way than I did here, but this was just to get the idea across. I also realized, looking at it today, that I shaded this as if the light is coming from the top. It's not. It's too late and I don't care anymore. Literally, I love when you actually have a light source that's it's right here and clear and you still decide to shade it wrong. The life of an artist, y'all. And then the other part of that is just deciding that you don't actually care. Cause fuck realism, and it's gonna look fine anyway. The reality is I can't be fucked. Like, I really tried But I do remember the last time that I worked on this, I also was on stream and I was tired, so, you know, who cares? It's magic and the lighting does what it wants, exactly. Hydrate, I will, thank you. This piece is really a case of me going, okay, but I can finish it and I will, but also, it doesn't need to be perfect. Stretch? I will. I'm really looking at this is so.
And let me see what you have. No!
Thank you, Smooth. I'm really looking forward to next year. Like a specific thing about next year. One of the things I really want to look into for next year is to see if I can get physical therapy. Because some of you might know, I really had a lot of abdomen issues last year, and I had to go to the hospital a bunch to get it checked out just to make sure that it wasn't appendicitis or anything in the female reproductive system, or, you know, one of the many issues that it can be when you have a pain in the place of where your appendix is. But turns out it's my back. But lately, because of it, it's just like a certain spot in my back. It hurts a lot, and lately it makes my hip hurt a lot, even when walking. And it's just, it fucking sucks. And I don't have the insurance to cover physical therapy right now. So next year I'm gonna get a couple appointments under my insurance. Just so that I can get that taken care of. Pain for the pain, yeah. Sorry to hear about the pain. Yeah, it's been really annoying because it's been consistent, and for so long I didn't know what was wrong, and it's been really scary. And then finding out that just like there was just this 1 week where I'd stayed over with family and their guest bed isn't the best. No shade on my family, by the way, it's just what it is. My back hurt after that, and I pinched a nerve. Like, you know how you can like pinch a certain nerve in your back? And then the pain goes from your back all the way to like your butt into your leg on the back side. That shit hurts and it's super bad. And I coughed that same week. Like, I was just like tired and I just coughed or sneezed. I don't know, I might have sneezed. One of the, like, I just made a sudden movement. And that same pain went straight to the point where it always hurted this entire time. And I was like, son of a fucking bitch. It's been my back this entire time. And don't get me wrong, my doctors had told me that it might have been my back. They could have been nicer about it, but it's fine. They were like, oh, it might be your back. But now it's like confirmed. That's my back. So I don't even know what physical therapy is gonna do for that. But I'm very sick and tired of having really present body pains. And like, don't get me wrong, I could take a paracetamol and live. But the other night, which is part of why this night, like this week had been a little rough, is that like sometimes like I'll just be out for like a day, and then that same night, because I've been walking around a lot, my back will hurt and my hip will hurt so much that I'm just awake. Back stuff is kind of wacky, to be honest. I clench my teeth when I'm stressed and that gives me neck pain. Yeah. Return to lurk? Hell yeah, have a good time lurking. I feel that. Like, I really need to, do I have a dead pixel on my fucking screen? I will scream. I really need to work out my core muscles again. I used to go swimming once a week, but I don't do that anymore because I just don't have anyone to go with. And that was actually one of my favorite ways to exercise. It's very good for your core. And I would love to be able to do something like that again, or I don't know, just work my core out more in general. Because that will help with a lot of back issues. Or I tense my muscles without noticing and then I'll be sore. Relatable. Also, thank you for that clip, Smooth. That is perfect. Now I can post it on my TikTok. I suffer from pinched back nerves as well, and it sucks. It really does. Working out the back muscles is the best thing to do. Yes. This is true. But yeah, I think that's like what I'm kind of hoping that physical therapy can help me with, is like give me specific exercises to do to train. Because I genuinely have no idea where to start. And it's annoying. But I found that stretching my legs helps a lot with the constant stiffness and pain. It's why I got, there's like, you can find them on Amazon and such. These little like ergonomic feet rests pillows. They're basically overpriced pillows, I'm gonna say that much. But I bought one specifically because I don't like sitting with my feet straight on the floor, so I tend to cross my legs a lot. And that used to really hurt my ankles and my knees. I also have very weak joints in general, so I can't do a lot of like... I can't do squats because that hurts my knees so much. My right knee in particular is another cause of concern when it comes to my body. What was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm losing track of my sentences because I'm like talking and thinking of art at the same time. I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. Basically, stretching helps. Yes, stretching is great. Oh, yes, the feet rest pillow. Wow, I just lost track. Middle of my sentence. I just find that they help, that helped me a lot because it, makes me sit in a different way and I still get the right kind of, like, support. In a way. It's nice. I definitely think it's gonna help as well once I have a better desk that's a little higher, because my current desk is pretty damn low and I can't adjust it really, not properly. And I'm getting a new desk after I get back. And that one I can adjust and I'll have way much more space, which will be so great for so many things. But I think a higher desk in general is gonna really do me some favors, especially for like my neck, because like right now I can technically move my screens up a little bit further still, but I want my screens are like slightly lower, but I want them to be higher. It's just a pain in the ass to do that with the rest, but once, because I have them on an arm, but once I have everything on a higher desk, I won't even have to that was the wrong. I won't even have to move the arm. There we go. Yes, I wanted this is like a cooler blue than I did for this one. This one is like a deeper blue, but this is like a little bit more of a muted one. I like that a little bit better. I think I got how shading works, so I'm back. Welcome back! I got a massage for the neck stuff and holy heck, it hurts so much. Yeah, I recently gave a massage to one of my friends because his back hurt like really bad. And I'd been saying a couple times, because I used to give my mom a lot of massages. She had a lot of back issues. She had her spine was all fucked up basically. So I'm pretty used to giving pretty good deep massages, even though it kind of hurts my hands. So I was like, no, trust me. Let me give it a try. And I did. And he was like, it hurt, like the next day he was like, it hurts when I touch it, like it feels like a bruise, but just in general everything feels so good right now. And I'm like, yeah, it's sore because I put a fuck ton of pressure on it, but sore is different than your muscles being fucked up from just back pain from it being tense. I would love to go get a massage. Same. Same. There are a couple massage places in my city that I keep being like, maybe, but then I don't because I get nervous. The thing with the massages for me is that, like, I don't super love strangers touching me. That makes me more tense, just the idea. Also, hi Umbra! Thank you for the high fives. So I prefer if, like, friends or family members can do that for me, but, you know, I hardly can go up to all my friends and family and be like, massage please. Though I would really love one for my lower back because my hip, like I said, the lower back issues start bleeding into my hip and it fucking sucks. Makes me feel fucking old. I'm 27, I'm not that old. I just have a body that has decided to give up. Da, 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 da. I'll be fine though. I think one of the most comforting things about it, at least, is that I know what's going on now. Because before I was truly like sort of guessing And that stressed me out as well. As such, it's just like, well, because before they were like, it could be a billion really bad things. And I was just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like, I'm scared, thanks. They really thought it was Crohn's for a while. That was scary. That was really scary. But I'm okay. Luckily, it's not Crohn's. Because, yeah, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's not fun. Zero out of 10, cannot recommend. Oh man, happy it's not that Noi. No, same. Really, truly, I really wish they didn't just put that out there when they thought it was that. They really were like, I mean, I get it. I get that they have to be honest, but they were really like, yeah, we don't know what's wrong, but we're gonna have to do a bunch of research, because we're pretty sure that if it's none of these things, that it's gonna be Crohn's, because you have all the symptoms. And I was just like, sweating. Because that's really life-altering. And I was just like, oh, okay. Cool. And then it takes a while, because like for most things, when you have to like get research done and such for like to see what's wrong with you, it takes a while. You get put on wait lists. I was fairly lucky with how fast it went, but still, for those weeks, you are terrified. You know, good luck. Thank you for telling the person with generalized anxiety there might be Crohn's. Fucking thanks. I'm terrified and anxious now. And then it sucked for a while as well, because they were like, well, actually it's not Crohn's. We don't know what's wrong, because we can't find anything wrong with you. Which is not super fun and comforting either, because then it's like, well, cool that you can't find anything, but like, my body hurts, so clearly something is wrong. And then their only solution to that was like, well, we did a CT, we did an MRI, we did all these other things. They really did thorough research to find out what was wrong. And no, you had no problems on any of these things. So it's nothing serious. It's probably like a muscle in your back that hurts. To which our only advice at the moment is take it easy. If the pain comes back and like very strongly, go back to the doctors. And I was like, okay. And then the pain was away for a long time, because I had taken it super easy. I'd stopped exercising. I had like really taken a break on all kinds of things, which really sucked, because I was like getting back into Ring Fit, and because of the pain, I had like immediately stopped and everything. Yeah, reduce stress in your life. And I'm like, I'm an anxious person. I'm always gonna be stressed. Which is not even true. But to a degree. But it just kind of sucked, because I didn't know what the fuck I could do. Pain stayed away for a long time, and then came back whenever I had back pain. And then I was like, oh. And it's just been really present lately, because like I've had a lot of back pain. Because I need a new mattress. Add that on things I cannot afford. Did y'all know how expensive mattresses are? Especially when you have like a double mattress, like a 2-person bed. That, rugs and curtains, I was not prepared for in my adult life for the price of them. I would love a big new mattress. I don't have 1K Good lord. For me, left ear, I had to wait about a month for an appointment just to be told that I had to wait 2 months for a CT scan, which showed nothing. Then I had to wait another 2 months for an MRI, which again showed nothing. Yeah, I was quote-unquote lucky with the CT and the MRI because they initially thought it was appendicitis, which if that's it, like your appendix bursts, then they immediately get all that shit checked out. So like I had to wait a day, because when the pain initially started, it was like almost midnight. So I had to go to the emergency room. And then they were like, the next morning, they were like, all right, we're gonna get all this shit done because we have to make sure that it's none of that. Because if it's that, we need to put you under and operate on you immediately. Because you don't want to fuck around with that. That's not a fuck around and wait, find out. Fucking wait, fuck around and find out situation? Yes, that's the one. That's what I wanted to say. That's a let's operate on you immediately situation. So in that sense, I was lucky. But for all the other appointments, I think it took a year total for everything to come out to be like, you have nothing! A good mattress costs as much as a really nice silicone mermaid tail. You know? Priorities. I would choose a mermaid tail. No, actually, I would not. Right now, I would choose a mattress. Put it on your wish list. I did put new stuff on my wish list, but no, I'm not gonna put a fucking mattress on my wish list. If someone is ready to drop a K on me, I am questioning their sanity. I would choose a mattress as well. Valid. Good choice. Good choice. I had to go to Amsterdam too for the appointment. Oh my gosh. But the mermaid comics. Yo, fair, but still, man. Good mattress? Damn. Nothing beats a good mattress. What is the best way to go about it? I believe... No. Shame. I'm gonna try out a method. Basically, I put a shine layer under my multiply layer because this is the multiply layer that I'm using to, like, make it bluish. And then there's a shine layer here, which also gives it, like, a little bit, like, brightens it up a little bit, which is nice. But throwing that in can really make the parts that I'm gonna erase pop a little more. I've seen it a couple times, and I kind of like the look out of it. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference, but either way. Yes, but I still have to sleep. True. Listen, a good mattress is a very good investment, though, because you sleep a lot of the time in our lives. We sleep a lot, so that needs to be comfortable sleep. I already have a good mattress and I like swimming. Fair. I have a nice mermaid tail that I made, but it's not silicone. Ooh. Once I'll eventually move out, I'm not looking forward to buying a mattress. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. Oh. That is the wrong layer. Because I'm gonna go for like a mostly like rim light shading style. I'm gonna try either way. I'm gonna head out to play some WoW. Bye everyone, enjoy! Have a good time in WoW, Softy! Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us. Happy I got to meet you. I need to make a smart decision, which is copy this color onto my palette so that I can just correct things. Like that. I think I will make it slightly darker still. Probably should make this pinker. I don't know if that... I do like that it gives it overall like a different hue. I do like that. I wonder if I'll fuck around with different settings. Overlay? No. Hard lights? Doesn't really make a difference. Oh my gosh, that is quite the name. Tutter the Mouse. I like cheese. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I had to look at my notifications because I was like, oh, long name. Welcome on in. I am just experimenting with lighting. No, that actually doesn't really do what I like. Hue, no. Saturation, no. Ooh, this does give it like a old-timey feel, which is nice. I love fucking... Ooh. That looks really cool. Not what I'm going for, but it looks really cool. You want to know what I'm strangely attracted to? Boy, do I, Smooth. Boy, do I. I think shine is still the best way to go. An animated Lego. Which one? Don't be shy now. Tell us which Lego you like. Also, as if I'm gonna judge you. From a show called Monkey Kid. They're named Macaque. That is a dangerous name to say on stream. Let me see. Okay, but fair. It's just a little monkey man. I get you. I've somewhat seen it, so valid. Hell yeah. Literally sweating every time. Oh, I love that for you. His voice too. I bet. Smooth, I love and support your crushes on fictional characters. You've got good taste. I finished, I think I said this already, but I finished Gravity Falls again already. I don't know exactly who you have crushes on in that show, and it makes me cry every time I finish that show, and it's so good. I also can't get over the fact that all I can hear is fucking Cave Johnson. Without, like, dropping major spoilers. The same voice actor appears at some point, and I just... Every time, I'm just like... Where's your rant about lemons, sir? Where is it? Can you please... Can you put... I love that rant about lemons. He likes to talk down on the main character, so... I see. I see. I see what's going on. See, this is exactly why I need more eyebrow control for these days, where I could just be like, hey, Smooth. They wiggle behind my bangs, but not for Bill, weirdly enough. Is it the guy with Cave Johnson's voice, though? Be honest now. I mean... I knew it. I fucking knew it. That's why I couldn't say it when Tyler is around, because, like, he, hasn't finished it. So I don't know what he's seen. I would say either Wendy or Suze. Those are kids. Well, I think Suze isn't a kid. He's like 20-something. Wendy is a kid. We went over this. But... No. I know Smooth's type. It's 100% uncles. And... Yeah. Yeah. Suze is an adult, but Wendy is definitely a kid. Yes, she is a teenager. She is in high school. Isn't she 17? Yeah, that's still a kid, bro. I am 10 years older than that. A child. No. I need to have sounds on my stream deck so I can have that fine sound. Just a child. No. And also a white man? No! Typical. I love that sound. I mean, when it was airing, I was a little lad. Okay, fair. She's 15. I think she's 15. the beginning, yeah. Yeah, she's younger. She's just a little, like, tall, but I think it's also supposed to play on how, Mabel and Dipper are, because they're 12, are, like, very much, like, they're about to be 13, but, like, they're very much still kids, and it really brings it home with how small they are. Seuss is sweet. I would be great friends with him. Agreed. With his abuelita. I never picked up on that when I first watched it because, like, I don't think I knew what the word abuelita meant when I was first watching it. And then I watched it again and I was like, oh. Made me happy. I love the word abuelita. It's such a sweet word. What 15-year-old climbs trees with an axe? Her. Yeah, but anytime when younger kids interact with older kids, they always see them as, well, older, but they're still kids. Exactly! Like, I feel like that really, I don't know, it really gets the vibe so well, where it's like, yeah, sure, when I was 12, 15-year-olds seemed so much older than me. And same goes for, like, when I was, like, 15, like, 18-year-olds would seem so much older than me. But now that I'm 27, I just look at it and I'm like, that's all, babies! You're all babies! Anyone who's not, honestly, anyone who's under the age of 22 is pretty baby to me. Not saying that when you're 22 you're a kid, but you are baby to me. Suze is canonically peak partner. I would marry Suze in a heartbeat. He's such a sweetie. And he has a little long-distance girlfriend. Yeah, I love the show very dearly, and I'm very happy that I rewatched it. If Suze was available? Same. What a dude. What's up, dudes? I just love him. He's so sweet. I respect oh, whoa, hold on. I felt so old when I figured out it's a 10-year, it's 10 years old now. Yeah, the show. God. God. Well, when it initially aired, yes. Because I was thinking, I was older than that when I watched the last episode. I was 19, I think. But my gosh, yeah. But because he's in a relationship with a great girlfriend, and I respect them, yes. She's so cute too. The other thing that I did, I watched, the Bob's Burgers movie this week. I didn't watch it on TV though, I watched it online. The show, not the movie that I was just talking about. But I watched a new Bob's... New? I don't fucking know if it's new. I just watched the Bob's Burgers movie and it was really nice. I really had a good time. I haven't really watched much of Bob's Burgers at all. But it's one of the few shows of like American cartoon TV shows that I like. I like The Simpsons, and then I like this one, but I don't like American Dad. I don't like, well, anything that is American Dad adjacent, so Family Guy, etc. I don't like BoJack Horseman. I don't like, I don't know, a bunch of those shows. I don't really like South Park. I don't super love shows that are intentionally super offensive to be quote-unquote funny. It's not good for me. I don't know. I never find it funny, so... He has a human on later on. Worse? Yeah, worse how? The computer girl was obsessive and possessive. What is your opinion on smiling friends? Is that supposed to be something or just my friend smiling? Because my friend smiling I love. That's my favorite thing in the world. If it's a show, I don't know it. The show? Yeah, I don't know it. But, you know, like I said, if it's intentionally offensive and problematic, then I probably wouldn't like it. If it's not, then it depends. It's a newer show? I've never heard of it. But same goes for like, because there's other shows that like are less problematic in a way, I guess. Like there's been Disenchanted and God, Big Mouth. There was another one, a space one, that I watched the first season of on Netflix, I think. Most of those shows, they're like okay, and I don't mind having them on in the background. I definitely wouldn't intentionally watch them. I haven't watched it, but I don't think it is. That's fair. Well, yeah, no, I've never heard of it, so I don't really have an opinion on it. And I usually reserve my opinions for when I've actually seen stuff, so Disenchanted I haven't even seen. But I've seen bits of it, to which I'm like, I don't think it's for me. It's very comical and not very problematic. If anything, it just has violence for those who might not like that. Oh, that I don't mind. Yo, you know what movie I watched this week? Man, I've watched a lot of stuff. I went to the movie theater and we saw Bullet Train. Ooh, hiccups. Bullet Train. Hilarious movie. It's an action movie, but it's also funny. Well, I would argue that it's mostly funny. It is very hard to watch if you don't like action and violence. But I liked it a lot. I had a very good time watching that. I love movies when they mix genres. Yes, same. I love it because it's like, I like action movies, but sometimes they're like, the thing with action movies is that often they are super ridiculous and they are very tropey and just silly. So I love action movies who fully lean into that, and it was such a self-aware movie that like it fully knew what it was doing, and it was really funny. Enlivens up the watching experience, very refreshing. Yes, exactly. Like, I think I watched the same year Deadpool came out. There was like a new 007 movie, like a James Bond movie, and I watched it and it was so dry and just exhausting. I watched it and there was just literally a point that everyone in the theater, it was like I was on a date with someone, which really didn't help the situation. And everyone in the theater just groaned because it was so stereotypy and like outplayed. And I know it's a James Bond movie and that's part of the experience, but it was just plain bad. I felt really bad for my date because he was the one that had chosen the movie. Although, to be fair, then he should have just, I don't know, picked a better movie. And, like, again, like, a lot of those, it was that bad. It was that bad! Everyone who was in the theater was there to watch a James Bond movie. You know it's bad when everyone who is there to watch a James Bond movie goes, ugh. It's because, like, he saves a girl and then he starts making out with her, and it's like it's in the middle of a fighting scene, so everyone's like, bro, like this is stupid. I'm not here for this. And I like the actor. I just allow fun in movies for the audience and the actors. Yes, and genuinely I highly recommend Bullet Train. For those who haven't seen it yet, if you're like wondering whether it's a fun watch, it really is. And there were so many points where I laughed so much. So, if you want to see an action movie, that's also funny. It's kind of why I think I like Marvel movies, because they're like actiony and fighty and like stereotypy and just like very gimmicky, but they're also funny. Most of the time, they're funny. That's why I like them. So if I wanted to see the same movie over and over and over, I just watched the other James Bond movie. Exactly. And it was hilarious. I went in so blind because, like, my friend was like, hey, do you want to, like, go see a movie? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. And he didn't really tell me. He was just like, all right, we could rewatch the Avatar, the Blue People one. Because they're airing that in theaters now as preparation for the new one coming out in December. Or we can watch the Bullet Train. And I was like, well, I've seen Avatar in theaters, and it was nice. But I've seen it, so I'd rather go see a new movie. What's the Bullet Train about? And he just kind of described it to me, and then he said it was by the directors of... Fuck, I need to say it properly now. Directed by David Leitch, who is the director of Deadpool 2. Also Hobson Shaw and John Wick. Damn. I'm really bad with names, so I would have never recognized that. But he named some movies of like ones that he directed. And I was like, alright, I like those. So like, yeah, let's go see that. I like action movies. I went in expecting it to be like a super serious action movie. It's ridiculous from start to finish, and I was like, oh, did not expect this, and I love this. Wait, the second one is actually coming out? Yes, this December. It is indeed. I didn't think about this. How am I gonna do this? Probably. Can I? No. That's also not ideal. Yeah, the director is known for a pretty signature usage of lighting. Oh. I know nothing when it comes to that stuff. But I did enjoy it. A lot. I thought it was just a myth for when journalists had nothing to write about. They did the Atomic Blonde, the bylights. Oh, nice. No, it is true. I saw a bunch of trailers when I was out in the theater. I guess that is how I solve this. I just need to fix the candles. Hydrate? I will, thank you. But yeah, watching movies is genuinely one of my favorite pastimes. So I will rewatch old movies, I will discover new ones. It genuinely is such a good time to me. I'm really looking forward to watching movies with the homies. Movies are too long for me. I mean, that's fair. It's not for everyone. We'll binge a 4-season show in a week. What does the fox say? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. For that, I will need to pull open my program. And be a set of ears for a second. Hey, whoa. can shrink myself to an acceptable size. And move over here. Why did my... Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to fix this. Oh, I'm beheaded! Damn it, I fucked this up. I got a pat, thank you. There we go. I fixed it. Thank you. Now that I'm seeing the whole picture. Oh.
Hello chat, I am here to demand you give Mother Fox more head pats.
Very good demand. Very good demand. Thank you, Cakes. Cakes makes an excellent point. Head pats, thank you! Thank you so much. I could blush with this one too. I need to edit the things. Because this one I have a lot of control over my ears. I could put one down, both down. A blush. And of course, Pete! And beans. It's very good. But now that I see the whole thing, I'm pretty pleased with where this is going. I was feeling a little nervous. Yes, beans! Beans! Beans. It's important. I mean, if I put my drawing tablet away, I can... Both beans! But yeah, I was feeling a little nervous about this piece. But I think because I let go of my sense of like, oh, it has to be perfect, I feel a lot more relaxed. And then when you see it together like this, you're like, oh, actually, this looks nice. So cute, thank you. I'm baby. This is baby mode. I'm so excited. I've just had not the energy to put into that. I was just like, I don't care. I don't like Chris Pine, and I just don't give a fuck right now. So I'll probably watch it at some point, but what I did watch instead was the new Pokemon trailer, and I'm very excited. Exciting? I'm very excited. But yeah. It looks surprisingly good. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. To be really honest with y'all. How am I gonna do this in an eloquent way? Probably just erase after. The egg thing is gonna be weird though. I have no idea what that means, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'll find it out for myself later. Alright, I'm gonna call it an early night. Thank you for the chill vibes, and I can't wait to see how this piece will turn out. Thank you so much for hanging out! I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, Mossy Pines. Can I just call you Mossy? Is that okay? But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and happy to have you here. No problem. I care only for Hocus Pocus 2. I need to see that still! I saw it was on Disney Plus, I think? And I really want to watch it. Mossy is totally fine? Hell yeah! Alright. That's wonderful. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, I want to see. I can't believe it took me so long. When things are glow, A tier, no wait, S tier, hell yeah. But I can't wait. I can't believe it took me so long to see Hocus Pocus and then to find out what your cat is named Binks. Took me way too goddamn long in my life. I'm gonna be real. But I did love watching that movie for the first time with you guys. That was really good. But also agreed, I love Glow. Boy! Yes! Your boy. Hocus Pocus, there's pizza on your focus. I did have pizza today for dinner. So... what's Hocus Pocus? It's a movie. It's like a Halloween movie? Question mark? It's a very cute movie. It's very fun. Soy milk in French is je suis du lait. And I just think that's beautiful. I am the milk? What? Please tell me you're fucking with me. It's funny because it's Spanish to French translation, but it looks English. Soy is— oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Smooth! Fucking next level here with the language jokes. I was like... what? That makes so much sense. I'm sorry, that completely went over my head. Because I don't know enough Spanish. I was like, I am milk? What? Because I do know a little bit of French, and I know that's just sweet as I am. Language jokes, baby. Hey, I appreciate them. I appreciate them. It's good. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. Too big brain. No! I mean, yes, but no. That's the power when you know multiple languages. You get to make these jokes. But yes, I applaud thee. Welcome to effects. I don't even know. I'm just throwing shit on the canvas, seeing if I like it or not. I really like how we've entered quite quiet time focus mode, where I just fuck around with effects until I'm pleased. I do realize that I have to add flames into this still. Should I go for... Target locked on, art zone, exactly. Maybe I won't go for orange flames, but like blue, because like blue is a nice opposing color. That does show up a lot better. I like that contrast. I really do. That looks nice. Yes. You can do any flame color because magic, also art. Agreed. Caroline the cat, hello! How was your day? My day was really nice. Very, very chill. Nice. I don't know. I think the biggest thing I did today was wash my hair. I'm going to the hairdressers tomorrow, and I just wanted to wash my hair already. Glad to hear that. Yeah, how are you doing? How's it going? I'm just fucking around with effects. I lost my dinner to my cat. Oh no! Did your cat eat your dinner? They put their cute little beans in it? Oh no! Illegal crimes. I hope everyone likes the needless amount of little details that I throw in. Unfortunately not. One of my cats dashed at me and I lost my balance. Oh no, Carolyn, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've definitely been there before though, so... I hope you don't feel too bad and I hope you're having something as an alternative for dinner. Sometimes our cats speak gremlins. It is very unfortunate. There we go. They weren't quite circular enough to me. The details are really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really, like I said, I'm really happy where this is going. I'm just fucking around with effects until I see what I like. Doesn't need to be perfect. I just want it to be fun. All cat people understand that struggle. For sure. Cats speak gremlins, but we can't be mad at them because they're cute gremlins. Agreed. Oh, I was so happy. Bijou, my cat, not last night, but the night before that, slept with me in my arms at night. It was so fucking cute. It was just so sweet. I'm so soft for my little baby. Also, hi Shadow! Hello! Yeah, they're my little gremlins, exactly. The dream, honestly? I can die happy. Having had my cat, sleep with me in my arms. Love your girl so much. She's so good! She's such a good girl. I'm gonna miss her so much. And I know she's gonna be fine because she's gonna be with my dad. More happy, thank you! Oh, it was already gone. Have a cute avatar? Thank you! Yeah, I'm using, Smooth redeemed What Does the Fox Say? And that activates my feral form. A mutual, affectionate moment between cat and owners is the best. Yes! Yeah, and she chooses to be there, right? Like, I don't force her. She just joins whenever she wants to. And then when she does, I'm very soft for that. My cat always sleeps on my shoulders or my head. Oh my god. Yeah, my cat isn't very, like, crazy about being on anyone's lap. Although she's been on my lap a lot lately, which has been very cute. But more head pats! Yay! Thank you. She is 9. She's turning 10 early next year. But yeah, usually when she sleeps with me, she sleeps near me or like around my legs, but not like on top of me very much, not for a very long time anyway. She'll like usually like cuddle up for a little while on top of me and purr and like knead, and then she'll go because she doesn't like when you move. But that night she decided that she wanted to cuddle for most of the night, honestly. And I was so honored. Mine is a grandpa of 13. Aww. I feel like when I start HRT, I'm gonna cry when my cat does something very, very cute for me. That's okay. You can cry about the cute things our cats do. I nearly cried when she cuddled up to sleep with me. You'll be filled with so much love for your cats. Hell yeah. Tears will be from happiness. Hell fucking yeah. I kind of want to... throw another layer on top of this. Make it a little darker still. Different color though. Yeah, I do like that. Cats have helped me calm down and relax a lot, so they're my therapy animal. Super relatable. I've had my cat since she was a kitten, and I can't imagine not having her. I don't know how old my cats are. One is visibly young, like 1 year old, while the other is hard to tell, can be 3 or 8. Yeah, I was just saying to my aunt the other day, because one of my dad's cat, baby, she passed away, and my aunt was asking how old was she, and I was saying it's hard to say, because when we got her, the people that we adopted her from were like, no, she's 2, and I'm like, she looks too old to be 2 years old, but after 3 to 4, it starts to be really hard to tell where they are in life, like how old they are. So she could have been anywhere between 14 and 16 or 18 even, like, no idea. But she was with us for 10 whole years. And she was very loved in that time. And we miss her. But I'm glad that she was going through quite some health issues, so I'm okay. I'm glad that, you know, she's rested now. Fox went mlap. Like that. Yeah, sometimes if I like touch my mouth, that's just me touching my mouth freaks out, And it also will read my mouth is sticking my tongue out sometimes. So sometimes they go, nope. My first cat was there way before I was and passed away 7 years ago, and it was at the astounding age of 19. Nice. That's a fine old age. Hiccups. I don't really know what I want to add to this. Besides, like, effects in general. I can delete these. Oh, I do want to color the line art. That's definitely gonna change the look of everything. I'm gonna have to turn off. Oh! Syrups! Hello! Full in focus mode. Syrups, hello, hello, hello! How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid! Raiders, welcome on in! Pancake Stack Attack, hell yeah! Can we get a little shout out for Syrups? Hello, how's it going? What were you doing? How was your stream? Thank you, Smooth! We're here! Welcome! You were art! Hell yeah! How was your stream? Did you have a nice time making arts? For those who are new here, hello, I'm Noi. This is my feral fox form. This is not my normal form. But here I am anyway. I'm an artist, mostly furry artist, but I generally draw cute girls. And I also play games, and I stream as a VTuber now. Full feral mode? Yes. I'm just a little baby. Hello, hello. I can actually wave. Hello. Oh, have pets! Thank you! Thank you for the head pats. I'm all about cute girl drawings. Why? Yes, good taste. I'm currently drawing one of my personas. Save? I will. Thank you, Doho. I will also say hello to everyone. Let me say hello to all your names. I could try at least. Doho, of course. Sponst. Syrups, of course. OMG UK. And I think that's the new names that I'm seeing. Well, Doho I know. I love the ears going down. Thank you. This beautiful model is made by Bun, who rigged my main model as well, but they drew and rigged this model. They make excellent little feral models. It's super cute. And I have a lot of control over them. Thank you, Smooth. OMG is fine? Hell yeah. Alright, thank you for letting me know. But yeah, I'm currently drawing my alt persona summoning something. We settled on friends last time. This is how it looks so far. I'm just gonna add some colored line art, so I'm turning off some layers so that I can see what I'm doing. Nice art, thank you. Good use of summoning, right? Right? But yeah, make yourselves comfortable. I hope y'all have a good time watching. We just are chilling. Emotional support demon? Exactly. You know, maybe more headpads! Yay, thank you. maybe she's summoning maybe she's summoning me. Your friendly old fox demon. We don't know. Exactly. Summoning Noi. But yeah, this is my alt Sona. Summon! Alright, I see how it is. Hold on, I'm gonna just... Oh. I will put the tablet away for a sec. I'll be right back. First, I go down. Then I go normal. Oh, I'm in the corner. Hello. I'm small though. Hi, this is my normal form, but I've been summoned. So demon form it is. I need to figure out how zoomed in I usually am. Which is hard to see. I'm gonna cheat. Headpads help me position myself. I think it's like this. I'm giving myself headpads so I know where my head is supposed to go. There we go. Put them away. Hello. Demon form is here. The hoodie looks super comfy as heck. It is. And I also have this. It's a super cute hoodie. I love it. I also have two horns like this. Hold on. I'm gonna just show off for a little bit because I can. Or two horns. Two tails. This is my model. It's a full body model. I do have feet. Well, sock feet, but still. Because you can't see it all. Spooky month vibes. Super cute summoning, cute tails. Thank you. But yes, this model is rigged by Bun, but drawn by myself. That stinger animation? It's from I have it in my credits. Spooky? They make stingers, and this is one of their free ones. They make excellent assets. I would absolutely love a custom one. And someone was in chat earlier, actually, Mossy. They make stingers, and I do want to save up to commission them in the future, hopefully. But stingers are quite pricey, which understandably so, they're a lot of work. But I would love a stinger that is more, kind of like, you guys see the O in the logo and also the little fox roll, next to the subs and bits and such. Something like that? A stinger? Oh, when I switch from screens, like this, you see the little heart animation? That's called a stinger. I'm using this heart one. They're for scene transitions and such. I've been wanting to commission people for stuff, but everyone I want is not available. Yeah. For me, it's not availability. For me, it's the fact that I'm broke. My emote, like one of my emote artists, Neo, who is super lovely, by the way, and everyone should check out as well. What is going on here? Oh, apparently I accidentally put color. I asked them a long time ago to put me on a wait list, but they were busy, which is super fair. And then when they finally had time, I was so excited, but I just bought new headphones. Because I really desperately wanted noise-canceling headphones for myself. I couldn't get them. I couldn't get new emotes, because I still have slots that I want to fill up. And I was just like, I cry. I'm sad. But, for now, I'm gonna wait and, well, for now, I'm going on a vacation anyway. So I need my money for that. But after that, I'm hoping to save up some money for new assets. Because I love being able to commission other people for those. I've talked about it before, even though I'm an artist. Well, one, making everything yourself is super exhausting, and I'm not particularly good at making emotes, so my emotes are done by Bun and Neo. Some of the emotes I did make, but the only emote that I made that I like a lot is the Pete one. Kind of the eyes. I do like the looking emote, but I prefer when other people make emotes. I like them a lot better. I just made some new emotes for my new slots. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah. Artists supporting artists. Exactly. Stingers and such I can't even make. Those are so cute, syrups! Oh, I love the one where you're like in a little pancake blanket. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, I kind of wanted to ask people what kind of emotes they want in general when it comes to my channel. If there's like certain emotes that people want. We demand Syrups burp emotes. Pussy Syrups is best Syrups, hell yeah. Just to see what people would be interested in having on the channel. I had some ideas for what I wanted, but I had them written down and I don't know them by heart. If we show off, I did these recently. Oh, hell yeah. Nice, thank you for showing. I mean that super genuinely, I love it. I realized after I said that I might have come across as a little sarcastic, but I do actually love when people show off their emote work. I'm always super impressed because, like, I struggle so much with making emotes. I'm just like, how? How do people make them look so nice? I have a question. Have you made a Flush Fox? I don't know what you're talking about, Shadow. Good emotes going on in chat? Hell yeah. You looking at these emotes? Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. No, I did not make it myself. My friend Bun made it. They make excellent models. Which reminds me, fuck it. This is my channel. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Thank you, Smooth. That reminds me, if y'all go to Bun's Twitter, but I will actually grab this specific link. Bun is doing a raffle for a free bust, fully rigged bust model. They do, like I said, they do excellent work. It's not... The style of my, feral is just a style that they do for those, but, I mean, the example is right in the link, so actually just check it out. Check this out if you want a fully fucking rigged bust model. The only requirements there are for, like, what you need is, like, at least a art, like they're not gonna design the character for you. The rules are in the post, but hell yeah, I'm a promo my own friend. They do good shit, and the raffle is actually really fucking cool. They've done a couple raffle models so far, and they always do excellent work on them. I love seeing it. No problem, I do it all the time. I promote my mutuals like crazy. Yep, I'm the same. And I mean, I can't promote Bun enough. Bun did such an excellent job on rigging my stuff. I am forever, eternally grateful. And I love Bun in general. And they deserve all the love and attention they get for their stuff. Bun is a great non-binary artist and rigger. Give the raffle a try if you want. Exactly. A lot of the times it's because they don't get enough credit for their work. Yes, for sure. Like, I can't stress enough every time people are like, oh, I love your model. I'm just like, thank you. It's made by me and my friend who's amazing. Because, like, I love the art that I did for my model, but I can't reiterate enough how much of an excellent job they did on rigging it, because, like, I don't know, it's such an amazing thing to see your art come to life in that way, and I really think they did such a good job on this baby. Because it's definitely a lot harder than it looks sometimes, like the rigging and such. Bun is awesome. Yes. Bun is fun, and if you don't think... Look at a gun. That's so good. I don't know, man. All of my art mutuals work so hard on their craft, and I want them to get the recognition they deserve. And it's so funny because I get absolutely fucking weepy whenever I'm in someone's... Like, I have some art mutuals who stream as well, and whenever I'm in their chat and they shout me out, I'm just like, no, stop! I'm unworthy! In the meantime, whenever I get the fucking chance, I'm just like, check out my friends, they're amazing! So, like, I fully understand. You know, we're in this shit together. So you gotta uplift your mutual friends, your mutual artists. I have seen a streamer who rigs models, and that shit looks so confusing and difficult, just the menus. It looks very overwhelming for sure, and like once you get the hang of it, it seems to be a lot easier, but it is a lot of practice, and one of the things Bun and I love to do is compare old models to new ones, like old models that either we've made together or old models that they've made and how they look now. And it's so funny to see all the differences. Like, not in a shamey way either, it's just so funny. And so amazing at the same time. Like, look at how much people can improve in such a short time. Okay. I do like that. That looks a little better. I also have to like add text to that book, but I think I might like add glowy text or something, because like, fuck it, you know? Also, if you use the new shoutout function, a link to their channel will pop up and they get a notification. What? Bell Peeps is a Twitch streamer that does live rigs for any interested in seeing the process. They also have a YouTube channel as well, I believe. Yes, Bell Peeps is actually an amazing streamer who does that stuff. Amazing art as well. Oh yeah, I will call out when I see people's art improve all the time. It's so good to hear that. Yes. But what do you mean the new shoutout function? I don't really know what you mean. But that does sound really cool. I was also, speaking of Mossy, who was here earlier, they have like a shoutout function that like made a Twitch like clip appear on the stream, and I was like, what the fuck? I really need to ask how the fuck they did that. For instance, if you type /shoutout and the username. Take your time explaining it, by the way. I'm just gonna continue putting some bullshit in this book. I don't even know what would be a smart way. Maybe if I just... Okay, and then... when you do a little thing, it pops us showing you how to do it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Shout-out. Geef een shout-out aan een kanaal. Welcome to Dutch. All my shit is in Dutch. Wil je je kijkers een gemakkelijke manier geven om aan een ander kanaal te volgen? Oké. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Syrups, you were here earlier. Do I have to... Do I have to do it in between the brackets or just... Well, I guess I'll find out. I'm so dumb when it comes to these things. Also, if you want to know how to do the shoutout clip thing, I can send you a video on how to do it. Oh, yes, please. Please. That'd be great. No brackets. Okay. Syrups. Oh! Oh! Look at that! That's fucking cool! Yeah, I use like my own shoutout command that also shows like what they last streamed and such. But yeah, that's fucking dope. And they get a notification that you shouted them out. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you for letting me know that. Rare Dutch moment. Ik kan gewoon Nederlands gaan praten als je dat wil. I will not. For the full stream. I was saying I can talk Dutch if you guys want, but no. That's really cool. Fuck yeah, thank you for letting me know that. Symmetry ruler in the middle of this, please. Look at you guys showing me neat tricks. I'm just gonna put this in the book as if it's some bullshit. It's useful for when you think about a user and wanted to shout them out real quick. Yeah, for sure. Like, that's really helpful. And especially because, like, it gives you a way to follow someone as well. I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing a lot of technical crap lately, so I've been seeing all the changes on Twitch and OBS. Ooh. Well, fuck yeah, thank you. And yeah, I would love if you send me the video. You can DM to me or just put in the server. Because that has been something that I've been seeing a couple times and I've been really interested in finding out how the fuck that works. Hello Epi! How's it going? I'm very sad because I need to go. See you next time. Bye everyone. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, Carolyn. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Oh my god, I cannot do a star upside down. I was gonna see if I could, but no. I can do a lot, but not that. Okay, turn off the symmetry ruler and then canvas, flip, nope, layer, not canvas. There we go, upside down. I would love if this was slightly more... like, I could edit slightly better with this. I kind of just have to make it up. I kind of just want to warp it more so it follows along the page, but I don't know if... I don't think I can do that. It's fine though. Hello, phone. Are you giving me a wither? Just scribble some nonsense. I just want there to be something in the book, and I'm gonna make it glow a little bit. Because I can. Add more glowies? Why not? In my art, more likely than you think. Also gives me an excuse to add a little bit more detail here. Copy. Let's see, filter, blur. So apparently demon summoning is the new athletic casual. Yeah, why not, you know? Don't have to be all dressed up for that. Sometimes you just gotta do a little, casual... exactly, friends. Oh, that's so Sprisk. Friends, just some casual friend summoning. What I think I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna see if this works out. Is blur this slightly. Now comes the real throwing everything together. I always throw like a blur over everything, which I'm gonna decide how heavy I want it. I think I want it a little lower, like this. And we're gonna do some extra effects, like extra hair strands. But what type of demon are we summoning? Type of demon like me. A nice one. Reminds me I can turn this off now. Not like the demon is going to care, right? Probably not. I like how I originally, for this picture, intended her to have fishnets. But I couldn't get it right, so I gave up and just gave her tights. Sometimes, you know, when it gets too complicated and my brain won't do it, I decide to just not do it. Also, can you guys believe that this color, right, this one that I'm coloring with now, if I put that on a white canvas, because it looks pink, right? God, I love color theory. That's this fucking color. This is the same as this. I hate how this works. This is why I work with multiply layers and such, because then I don't have to think about how the colors need to turn out. It's just the layer settings do it for me. But I hate that this is the same, technically. It just doesn't look the same because it's on a white canvas rather than in relevance to all these colors. And this is like the fur, the white of the fur is this blue. Fucking fascinating. Color theory, baby! Exactly. I'm actually having a hard time with color theory. Color theory is some shit. Full on some shit. Magic, yes. Next level thinking for people who just do that without overlays. Oh yeah, that shit's fucking crazy to me. Like, if you just, like, look at the colors related to each other and just know, oh yeah, I just gotta use some blue for that, or some, purple for the hair to make it look pink next to that blue. No, the colors are their original colors. I just have layers, because this is clearly like a cream grayish white. I mean, there's extra effects over it right now. That doesn't help. You can actually see it! Like, that's the beauty. This layer is like the effects that I throw over things, right? These are the colors that I'm picking to, like, throw over it, compared to the actual colors that are underneath. It's fucking crazy. But then, bam, put it like this, and with this, suddenly, looks normal. Color theory is gonna not Problem for me now, but when I get good, it will punch me in the stomach, I just know it. See, this green is actually red, mind freak. Exactly. Well, the thing with color theory is I wouldn't worry too much about it. The only thing that I find important when it comes to color theory is knowing which colors work well together. With a piece like this, it's important to ask yourself, what is the mood that I want to get across? Because I was showing it earlier that because I'm using this multiply layer to give everything like a blue color, and it changes so much if I change what color this is. Let's see, color adjustments. Like, the whole mood of the picture can change so much. I can make the whole thing like more reddish pink if I want to. I can give it like a more sickly feel by going for green and such. So like knowing what color evokes what emotion is very nice. And I think that is more important. And just knowing then which colors work well together, like I said. And how to build contrast, because that's why for example, I chose for these flames to be blue, because it's a nice opposing color to this pink, so they still show up. It's harder to see here in the forefront, but they still show up, rather than if I made them orange, which still is bright, but because I'm using very bright pinks here, it's hard to see compared to it. Layers are your best friend. Yeah, luckily there are tools that make this stuff easier to work with. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like I don't know how to do this. Like if I'm painting by hand, I would have no idea how to do this. Because I'm not a magician. I don't know my colors that well. I just know how to make color layers work for me. That's all I'm doing in this. It's just making the color layers do a job. And I perfection. I also, thank you, Dante. I also, I don't know, man. I was seeing a tweet about it earlier today, and I fully agree with that tweet. Is that, getting things to look right versus how it would realistically work. Like, realistic, anatomy doesn't always work in looking appealing. And I mean, I have fully abandoned that because I'm a furry artist to begin with, so fuck that shit. But like, I'm very much an artist who goes more for a feeling than having it be quote unquote correct. So you don't have to worry. In my opinion, people shouldn't have to worry so much about making things be perfect and such. And you know, there's the beauty of art as well. Like, I have been drawing for 13, 14 years or something, and I'm still learning new things every day, and like at whatever pace, all of it is super, it's like, it's fine. It doesn't, it's not a bad thing. That's what's nice about art. Your art can reflect your experience with the world. Not everything has a specific meaning, especially in art. It's very fluid once you figure out the guiding stuff. Yeah, and like, as I was saying with this piece, I struggled a lot, right? Because it took a long time. When I started this piece, I had a certain thing that I wanted to do. There was a certain thing that I had in mind of what I wanted to accomplish, and I wasn't really accomplishing it, in my opinion. Because like, one of the things that I want to experiment more with is like having it be even more stylistic and more free and fun, and more anime at the same time, because I really stepped away from that style for a long time, even though I really enjoy that style. And it's why I do stuff like this, right? Like, yes, we all know that furry muscles are like, if I would go by the rules, there would be like a line somewhere here, but then the mouth would also not be here, because if you think about this as a cat mouth, well, it could kind of be like this. Then it would be like this, right? This would be the mouth. But because I'm like experimenting with style, I removed that line altogether. Because I don't care. I just want to have fun. Ik vind het maar knap hoor. This is incredible what you do. What you do now. Well, thank you. That was some Dutch for y'all. Like I said, I've been drawing for a long time, and I'm trying to be less of a perfectionist when it comes to my work. Because I don't know, I've been drawing for a long time, and like, for such a long time, I felt like I really had to live up to a specific style, and then sometimes I would make a piece that I really loved, and how art works in general is like growth in general, not just art, but like you'll grow, I need to pick a bright enough color, you'll grow, and then you kind of like stagnate, and you're still going with like a slight upwards. You're not really going down, although sometimes you do go down, and that's okay too, especially if you take like longer breaks. But like this, you're still going, but you're not going as far up as this line, like this part. So it feels like you're not really doing anything. And what sucks then is like the piece that you make that's right here. It's like such a good piece, but it doesn't feel the same as a piece that you would make right here, because the growth is less, and you're like, right? And especially if you go down a little bit, maybe you go below the level that was here, because like, I can't make straight lines today. Technically this would be slightly here, but then usually with practice and time, you'll go up in a steeper decline. Not decline. What's the English word? I don't even know anymore. But you know, you shouldn't worry too much about it, in my opinion. Just have fun. Perceived stagnation is what I call it. Exactly, like it feels like you're stagnating, but you're not, and I felt like I was, but then when I look at the things that I've been working on and improving on, I'm like, no, actually, I'm doing fine. I'm just, you know, focusing on different things that maybe they're not so noticeable to the grand scheme of things. But they do improve my art overall. Kaas. Ja toch, je weet zelf. I follow so many great artists, and I had formed a habit of wanting to make stuff to impress them so they'd like me. I almost ended up hating it and almost stopped. I just wanted to grow so fast and make cool stuff, but I had to sit back and change my pace. I feel you. I completely feel you. Like I said, what killed it for me is that for a while my art went like this, like woo, and then I started, like I was saying, I was going in that like slower curve, and I was like, man, I was improving so fucking fast, and now I'm not. I suck. Like I wanna feel that growth that is like this because it feels so good. It's so addictive. But slow growth is still growth, baby. Furries just want to have fun? Yes. Time passes regardless of your progress in art. Might as well do your best to make it enjoyable. Yeah, for sure. And I changed my mindset as well. It's like, why do I make art? And for a long time, I was improving to get more clients, I guess, like to get people, to get more followers, to get more clients, and etc, etc. And then I realized I fucking hate that. I'm in a position where I don't have to focus on that. So I don't. And now that I've been drawing for myself in the past year, I've slowed down so much. I'm not making huge illustrations every other month or so. And I think that's why this illustration started to bum me out, because it's been taking such a long time, and in my mind I was like, man, I'm taking too long. I should just give up on it and move on to something else. But there's nothing wrong with me taking my time and just enjoying the process, and I still think that once it's done, hydrate, I will thank you. I won't love it as much as I might love other pieces that I've made this year, but that's okay. And it's super nice for me to have slowed down this year and taken my time to really look at my art, see what I want to draw, and enjoy myself with it. And not only focus on like, oh, I want to try a new this and this, and I want to focus on improving my shading, and I want to improve on like on my style, and like I really wanted to change how my line art works, and I don't know, I got super in my head about it. The chase of approval can be a motivator for sure, but not a fulfilling long term. Exactly, like it helps for a while. But it's not as fulfilling as just drawing for yourself and having a nice time. I guess I like the acknowledgement of something I made, and when I didn't get it, I'd feel down, so yeah, I had to come to the realization to do it for myself. Yeah, I get that, because like, a lot of our social media works in that way as well, where like, you post something, and then if it doesn't get as many likes as you'd want it to, or maybe as you are expecting to, then it feels like, oh, I haven't done a good job. But that's not the truth, and like, I felt very stuck for a while because my human art, or humanoid, like my art of my VTuber, or just art of humans, like human-faced characters in general, don't do as well on my Twitter because people follow me for furry art. And like, I get that. I'm a furry artist, so I don't blame people. So it doesn't really get the kind of interaction my other stuff does. And I would kind of get in my head about it, because like on one end, I don't want to not make that art, and sometimes I even get people who follow me for furry art who are like, yeah, you don't draw a lot of furries anymore, and I'm like, I've just been drawing my VTuber a lot, because I love her, and I love her design, and it makes me very happy, and like, one of the pieces that I did this year, the summer one, I'm so proud of, and I love it. But then, you know, I did a big summer piece of my persona as well, so I don't know what people are complaining about. I just haven't been drawing much this year in general, so I guess then it's more noticeable and I draw my furries less. Because I did this one. Let me pull it up, because I am really proud of it. Let's do the PNG so my PC doesn't die. I love this piece. And I just wanted to make a piece to do with like the heat wave and such. And I love the colors in this one. I love this specific like hue shift from like this shading to like this. There's like a little like reddish line in it. I love doing that. And I'm glad I got to experiment with shading and have a good time with it. And this piece did actually surprisingly well for something that's not a furry. But also, you know, I just decided to not give a fuck. I'm drawing for me. How normal are you in... How normal you are and do your own thing. People will love that about you. And not about getting a like, etc. You're in ads? No worries. I don't know. I feel like this year's been the year that I experimented with shading a little bit. And I'm happy to have been trying things out. Like I'm pleased with trying this out and having fun with it. I kind of want to see if I can like... There we go. Add another candle there. Because why not? Artists that post their pieces online ideally should do it because they like to, not because they want to entertain the masses. If it happens to do that, great, but those folks aren't entitled to certain content from a creator. That, and you are not entitled to someone's attention on your stuff either. My English really bad sometimes. Don't worry about it, no worries. If you really can't figure it out, you are allowed to put it in Dutch. I always prefer to keep the chat mostly English, but I do allow an occasional bit of Dutch because I can translate if need to. It's just not entire conversations, because then I have to translate entire conversations and it gets exhausting. But don't worry about it. You're speaking a second language, I assume, so... all good. But, yeah, but like I said, like, I'm not entitled to people's retweets, likes, or attention on my pieces either. And I feel like once you realize that as well, that it frees up how you feel about the engagement as well. Because sometimes stuff is just gonna do less well. Again, I know people follow me for furry art, for the most part. So, I get it. 30 and still difficult? No worries, man. No problem, Dante. Even as a native speaker, English is hard. You're doing your best. Exactly. Yeah, I always wanted to be in the artist community, and I guess I am, but seeing so many artists being friends seems so cool. Well, and I think there is a huge misconception online as well. Also, guys, I think I'm done. I'm looking at this piece, I keep looking at it, and I'm like, I think I'm good. Like, I don't really want to add anything anymore. So I'm just gonna add my signature here. But I do think that there's a huge misconception when it comes to the artist community in general online, and I talked a little bit about it previously as well. And I can go back into that topic in general. Man, I did not expect to finish this today. I'm pleased. How long have I been streaming? 3.5 hours. Nice. There we go. I will save it one more time. I will resize it later. But I will put my tablet away and we're just gonna sit and just chatting for a while. Because I can. Give me 1 second as I edit that. Because I do really love this topic. There we go. Turned out great, thank you so much! Oh, no need to apologize, Doho. Like, sometimes I've talked about it, like, many streams ago, but that, I do not care. I love going in into these topics. I feel like there's a misconception, and it wasn't on my stream that I discussed it. It was more so on someone else's stream where I was in chat, which is an art mutual of mine. Is that, having art mutuals and having friendly interactions with those people doesn't automatically mean that I'm friends with them or that they're friends with me. There are many people that I interact with online that are my art mutuals that also make art and like similar art or like similar interests, so mostly furry artists, that I'm very friendly with and I'll happily interact with them, but I'm not friends with them. Like, I don't interact with them on a closer basis. I don't go out of my way to ask them how they're doing. There are some that I am closer to than others because we have interacted more, or maybe we've interacted more on a personal basis. And it gives this feeling as if a lot of artists online are friends. And I was talking about it a little bit earlier that for me it's much easier being friendly with mutual artists on Twitter because I don't assume that they're there to get free art out of me, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I do also know that there's still a little bit there where sometimes people feel as if friendships are being made for sake of growth. Like, if there are some artists that I'm friendly with, that I'm acquaintances with, that are huge artists, right? Like, they're like over 30k followers, kind of like shit, and I'm just like, whoa. And sometimes people then think like, oh, you're only being friendly to them because they're big, and I'm like, no, I like them because they're friendly, because they're nice. But I do understand the fear of people with bigger numbers when people only treat you as if you are that number rather than you are a person. And I feel like so long as you treat people online as if they're real people with real lives, they're gonna be fairly friendly to you. But yeah, it is it's a delicate balance between everything. Je bent zo lekker droog. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like, you are part of the artist community just by being an artist and sharing your art. That makes you part of it. And there are lovely events like Art Fight, to exchange artists, like art with other artists, which I think is a lovely event to participate in. I participated in it this year, although I got overwhelmed by it immediately, unfortunately. So next year I'm hoping to be a little bit more prepared and to have more revenge art for people, because I did think it was fun. Google Translate is there for a reason, exactly. It sounds so different in English. Yes. I'm still fairly new to the whole artist social media thing. That's fair. I mean, it's a wild one, and I'm not saying that you can't make friends through it, because there's definitely people that I've become friends with through it. But like I said, treat people as if they're people, not as if they're numbers. Like, I get looking up to people because of skill. Like, there's like, one of my favorite artists to this day is still Tofu. Tofu makes wonderful, beautiful furry art, and I fucking love their work. So yes, I was a little starstruck to be interacting with them at first, but that's more because I've been a fan of their work for a long time. But then whenever I did talk to them, I treated them as a person. So now, you know, we're friendly and I'm glad. But you know, as amazing as I think their art is, that doesn't make them more of a person. They can still make mistakes. They can do good things. They can do bad things. I'm not gonna put them as a person on a pedestal just because I love their work. I will love their work regardless. I think they are incredibly skilled. But yeah, it's an important thing to remember. I like about your personality. Thank you so much. If you do it with genuine admiration, that fan art will be received well. Oh, hold on, let me read up the comment up there. For me, I like occasionally doing fan art for folks, but I'm worried that it would come off as weird. Yeah, like Smooth said, I don't think fan art comes off as weird unless you're drawing things that are weird. Then it would be sus. Exactly, being respectful of their boundaries, of course, as well. Because, like, I don't allow adult fan art at all. Like, get out of my house. And, I would not want to see that. But I have received fan art, and for me, it just makes me feel incredibly humbled that people want to draw my characters. I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't have to pay you to draw them? The hell? But I get it. It's definitely a little nerve-wracking. I've made fan art for artists. Like, it's mostly to do with their characters, because for me, I don't make a lot of fan art. In general, not of shows, not of things. So for me, it comes to if I really like their character, or if I really like their design, or if I really like them, I feel like I'm doing the right thing, then yeah, like, any interaction online which includes fan art, as long as you're being respectful, it's all good. And as long as you also don't understand, because, like, if you make fan art for some huge creators, there's a chance that they might not see it, or might not see it immediately, because they can get overwhelmed with all the things that they do receive, and that doesn't mean that they don't appreciate it. It's just, it can be, I can only imagine how overwhelming that can be. I'm nowhere near that point, and I'm kind of grateful, because that seems like a lot to manage. But yeah, just in general, I think receiving stuff like that is so humbling, and I'm always very appreciative. I think I just needed the reassurance, because I feel like I don't get feedback. Well, I'm glad to to be able to give you some feedback and comfort in that. I get that though. I bounce things off of my friends as well, and I think that's such a nice thing. Like, I have friends who are also artists on Twitter and go through certain experiences, and then it's so reassuring to see that they're going through similar struggles or have similar worries. So absolutely relatable. One of the big ones this year was I haven't opened for commissions a lot, but then whenever I did, people seemed interested, initially, but then when I opened up, the slots wouldn't fill up, or I wouldn't get a lot of people applying for commissions. And I know it's a very expensive year, so I'm not too surprised, but it was a little bit like, oh, is it like, it's very easy to think like, oh, is it me? Am I the drama? No. Am I the problem? Like, are people just not interested in my art? Which is fine. Like, again, I'm not owed anyone's interest or want to pay me, but it was a little bit like, oh, okay, this is new. I'm not super used to getting no applications. And then I talked about it with Bun, actually, and Bun was having a similar experience, and I was like, oh. And then I saw other artists talk about it where they're not like, hey, you pay me, you have to. But it was just like noticeable that commissions have been lowering a little bit, like the interest for it, and I think it just has to do with that. It's been a very expensive year for, I think, almost everyone. And I was like, oh no, okay, it's not me, it's okay. And even if it was me, again, it'd be fine if people aren't interested. Pets, thank you. No, it'd be super fine if people weren't interested in my art. But it can feel like, oh, you know, it can be a little upsetting. Like I said, same with the likes. If you're used to a certain amount of likes, and if that suddenly dies down a little bit, it's hard to not feel like you're the problem. While in reality, social media is just incredibly tricky, and all of the things like the, what's it called? The algorithm changes a lot, and what people see changes a lot. And people's interests change as well. So it's very hard to be on top of that and not take it personal sometimes. So I don't know, take that to heart as well, that it's okay if it sometimes gets to you. We're all human. Every human likes positive attention. So it's not a bad thing. But if it affects you greatly, then you have to really think about where you put what is important to you, like how important are you gonna make it to you? Because yeah, sure, I'm glad when my streams gets watched and my TikToks get watched, and I get positive feedback on Twitter and Discord, and just like, you know, again, like it feels good. I'm a human being. It's a good feeling. But I try to not let the numbers get to me. And I think with Twitch, I am the most comfortable when it comes to numbers, because like I very much do streaming for fun, and I just do this to have a good time because I really like it. I found out that it's a great hobby and that I really enjoy sharing my art and games. So those numbers do not really get to me at all. They get to me in the sense that I'm proud to see growth, because I do put a lot of effort and time into this, but I'm not too worried about it at the same time, because sometimes, same, you know, or either it stagnates or perceived stagnation, as we were talking about earlier. Well, I don't want to go into it too much, but I live alone, and I think that contributes to the problem a bit. Oh, well, no worries. You, of course, as always, no one has to go into any topics that they don't feel comfortable talking about. And if you want me to drop a topic, always feel free to let me know. But that's understandable. I feel you in the sense that I live by myself as well, so it's very easy to get in your own head and kind of stuck there. I'm very lucky that I have very good close friends who I spend a decent good amount of time with, so that I can talk to them and bounce my thoughts off of them. Positive, negative, medium. Like just today, I was saying to my friends that I'm very much looking forward to the vacation so I can see them and not have to, like, it sounded lazy, but I'm very much looking forward to having someone who cooks for me again. because I got grumpy because I had to figure out food, and I didn't know what I wanted to eat, and I didn't feel like cooking a whole meal, so I'm just very excited to not be solely responsible for it. Like, not saying that, like, I want them to take care of everything for me, but have people to think with me when it comes to food. I'm very much looking forward to that. And my friends are looking forward to cooking, so I'm like, nice! Thank you, yes please! Medium well done. Want to provide for my friends? Yes! And I'm gonna provide with all the love! I finally finished the drawing I started a big girl. Hell yeah, clone! I love to cook. I don't. This is not a secret. People here know this. This is a fact. I don't love cooking. It stresses me out. I don't know. I like good food, and I can cook. The ability is there. I know how to cook. I want to say decently well. My food tastes good. It might be pretty basic here and there. And I do not have a super broad knowledge. But I don't like to. I like to bake. Baking is fun. So like if I can bake for people, then I'm like, yes. But I don't know, everything about cooking is so much. And I have a little bit of a complicated relationship with food altogether. I'm trying to be better about it. Where I cook, well, just in general, like I try to have just a better relationship with food where I don't view it as a problem. But it can be tough, especially when you don't like cooking. I cook, but I'm not really interested in getting good at it. That's fair. That's absolutely valid. I work in the Dutch Navy as a cook for 700 people. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so much work. I used to cook for a group that was 7 people total max, sometimes more. That was already too much. I can't imagine cooking for 700 people. I posted it in Discord if you want to see it. Fuck yeah, I do. Oh shit, yeah, you showed the lines that you were working on it before, I think, right? That looks really cool. Thank you for sharing that, I was gonna say Doho because Doho replied to it. But thank you for showing that, clone. Oh, and thank you, Doho, for sending me the video. Nope, I love it and I'm not stressing out. Well, I'm happy. I'm very happy because especially if you have to cook for that many people, then I'm very happy that you like it. It's kind of important. I mean, I guess that leans back into what we were saying, right? Like when it comes to art. I pushed myself too much and made it stressful for myself. And now I'm drawing in a way that I enjoy myself. And I think it's very important to spend your time wisely. You don't have to enjoy everything you do with like 100%, right? Like, if you don't love cooking, I'm still gonna cook because I need food, right? I'm not gonna love cooking, so I'm not gonna spend a bajillion hours doing it, but I do it in a sense that works for me, and I don't have to super love it to do it. But I love art, and I love streaming, and I really love spending time with friends and gaming, so I try to make that time very enjoyable for myself and as stress-free as possible. That's what cracks me up about my username, is that it seems to trip people up for some reason. In what way? Am I not pronouncing it correctly? Please. Well, cooking is also like art, but when I like it, not everybody likes it the same as art. Well, because liking things and art, especially as well, is subjective. Taste is subjective. So I might like certain dishes that not even most, but that some people might not like. Like, I really like spicy food. I love spicy food. Not everyone loves spicy food. I don't love fish. I'm okay with fish. I'm getting more and more okay with fish, but I don't super love fish. And I know people that love fish. And that's okay. And same goes for art. I love the art that I make, but that's not everyone. And that's okay. That's just normal. As long as you're not being a dick about it. Especially because, like, when people put time and effort and love into something, if you're then a dick about it, then fuck you. If I make a whole ass like, if I make, I like to bake, like I said. If I make a whole ass pie and you come up to me and you're like, well, actually, I prefer cake. Well, shut the fuck up. I made pie. Appreciate it. You don't have to eat it. So don't be rude. Same goes for my art. I like the art that I make. I draw furries. If that's not for you, that's fine. You don't have to look at it. Food Wars is both. If those kitchens are anything like the ones in submarines, then there are a lot of cooks in there, and the kitchen themselves are very big. You are pronouncing it right. It just seems that people see it and they say it over what they were thinking for some reason, and that it's easy to remember, and I'm everywhere. Well, it is an easy username, I'd say. Doho. I do like it a lot. I like when people have easy to pronounce usernames. And not me having to guess everything and stress. I feel really bad when I mispronounce people's usernames. They say mixed into claws. I also chopped these ones. What? Eggplants, or aubergines, as we call them. I can't... It took me so long to realize that it's the same plant. Oh, Merry Christmas. Not yet. Not yet. But we're getting there. We're getting closer to the season of, I don't know, of giving? Meh. But yeah, it's why I'm actually really quite happy with my new username that I have now. Because people consistently call me Noi or Cakes, which I don't mind if they call me Cakes. I think that's cute. But it seems to be a lot easier for people to pronounce than my old one, which was technically still Noi, just written differently. I don't know, I was a genius when I was 10, I guess. I don't want to hear Mariah Carey yet. I've said it before, but I like the song. I have paper notes in the house already. That shit bussin'. Okay, but to be fair, I bought sort of full paper notes as well. Like a couple weeks ago. Because they're good. It's Halloween. You really don't celebrate Halloween. I mean, I'm gonna go somewhere where we'll celebrate Halloween. Tell me in the States. But we don't celebrate Halloween, so I don't care. I've never really cared for Halloween. I love that my friends love it, and I love the aesthetic of Halloween. And I love, like, doing special little spooky things with my friends for Halloween. I love that we get a bunch of horror movies in October, because I love horror movies. But, yeah, it's not gonna stop me from getting, paper notes. For those who don't know, paper notes are a type of snack that we get here for Sinterklaas, which is kind of like Christmas, but earlier in December we have both. So it's just a seasonal snack. It's like mini cookies, kind of. I'm cosplaying as David Martinez from Cyberpunk. Oh shit! I don't have a costume. And my friends sound like they're all gonna have a costume, and I'm just gonna be there like, hello, it's me. And it's fun to make spooky versions of people's OCs. Exactly. Stuff like that. Also, I will change to this screen, which is almost the same, except we're going to be ending soon, because I do want to be wrapping up a little bit. When I was young, I called it Saint Nicolas. Nino class? Nino class? Oh, that's so cute. It's okay. I struggled with a bunch of words when I was little. Nino sounds like Spanish, like niño. I love the Spanish ñe and ñe sound. It's just ña. Spanish is the most ña language ever. Just because of the ñe. This was a good stream. Thanks for discussing the topics that had been on my mind. It's my pleasure. I'm always happy to discuss whatever comes up in chat, and it makes a pleasant time for me as well. I mean, obviously, I have things that maybe I don't want to talk about, but these kind of things I love talking about, so absolutely no problem. I mean, yeah. Niño. It's just... Spanish is uwu. Spanish is just uwu and no one can convince me otherwise. I work now on an American base in Brunsum, and do you mean I don't know. I don't know where that is. And everybody says, why don't you have a cosplay yet? And I am Dutch, not American like you guys, with Halloween. That's fair. Can we talk about why I get no bitches? No bitches. No man, that's a personal problem. Brunsum Limburg near Sittard. Oh, okay. I vaguely know where that is. I just didn't know the Brunsum. I've never heard of that place. Thank you for the draw vibes. I was procrastinating drawing and it's nice to get started again. Hell yeah. I mean, I love working along with people while I love to draw while other people are drawing. I watch a lot of art streams and then that makes me wanting to draw. You acting like I didn't fail an aardrijkskunde. I actually aced aardrijkskunde. But that was in what would be the equivalent of middle school, bro. So like I don't fucking remember. I don't know that shit anymore. You know how I get places? I turn on the fucking GPS and the voice tells me where to go. Google Maps is my babe. Outskirts of Limburg. That makes sense. You sound like you're from Amsterdam. I'm not gonna dox myself, but I have been in Amsterdam. But I do have a I will say this much. I went to school there, so I did pick up an accent in formative years. But I do appreciate not having to discuss where I'm from. No docs, only VTube. Exactly. Only Google Docs. Exactly. Or Doc Martens. Those are also allowed. I did well in geography, but ask me the capital of a lot of places, and the best you'll get is a very long, yeah, I feel you. For me, it's the same. I'm just gonna be like, no idea. I don't have to remember that shit now. Google's my friend. I wonder if you say, hey Google, are you my friend? Whether they would say yes. I know places exist and people are lucky enough to get them. Yes, exactly. Capital of China? Beijing? I have no idea. Hey Google. For those people who have that shit in their house, hey Google! play Despacito. I've done that to a friend once. They have they had the Amazon thing. What the fuck is that one called again? What is the name of that thing? No, I will not shush. This is your problem. This is your problem if you have me on speaker. I wear headphones. Alexa? Hey Alexa! Alexa? Play Despacito. Anyone who had me on speaker and has that shit in their house, you're welcome. But yes, we will wrap up the stream. I had an absolutely lovely time. I can't believe that I finished that piece of art. I will be posting it shortly. South Park did that as a gag in an episode. Yeah, the Game Grumps did it a lot in their episodes. It was fucking funny. I love that. Complete demon behavior at the end here. What, me? A gremlin? Demon? Never. Again, it's not my problem. If you have me on speaker, that's the risk. Despacito. Yeah, exactly. I don't know enough Spanish to know what they're singing. There's one word that I recognized when I hear it, but that's about it. But we are at the end of this. I think the Amazon thing was Echo. Oh, man, I don't even know. I don't have any of those things, so I have no idea. I'm gonna ask, before I end the stream, if we have any what is English? Any recommendations for people for me to raid, to share the love with? ¿Dónde estás, el biblioteca? I think is the Despacito is Spanish for slowly. Yeah, because it's kind of like slow and chill out, I guess, is what they're singing. Don't quote me on that. Alexa, play Uno des. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Mexican cat. What? What even is that? Nox's life? Nox's life? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. I will also check out this other person just to see. Because I do like rating new people. It's a very sensual song. Oh boy. I'm glad I didn't say that super loudly. Let's not do that one, huh? Because I love Nox. We all know I love Nox. Very chill, very artist. But I love finding new people to raid every now and then too. What are they doing? They are playing a game? Question mark? I want to hear it in German. Just a very, very angry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, being in high school, learning German, and then learning that the number, like the word for 6 is sex, and everyone being super immature about it. Yes, actually, we will rate this person. I love their model. Do they have pronouns in here? No. Well, I don't know their pronouns, but I love their model. I think they're playing a little idol manager game. Seems fun. I like finding new people. So thank you so much for that clone. We will rate them. I do not speak enough German to either. Surprisingly, my class was very mature during German. Mine was not. Absolutely not. Alright, I'm gonna start this raid because I want to stop. I want to lay down. Ah, it's been a long day. Not biology though. Understandable. Alright, we are gonna raid C2PHOS. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But they seem to be playing a little idol manager game and I want to check that out. Y'all know the deal. If you're gonna come in the raid with me, please refresh the stream so it actually counts towards their views. If you're gonna be chatting, please be nice in the chat and be supportive. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this Friday while I finished some art, hung out, and talked. I really had a great time. I hope everyone has a very pleasant rest of their evenings. I will be streaming on Sunday again. I'm gonna play some adult spot the difference. Fuck, what is it called? Fuck, I forgot the name. Oh, the quick I'm on observation duty where the chat can participate. So you guys can help me spot the differences. So that's what we'll be doing Sunday. And until then, please take care of yourselves. And be good. Yes, thank you. Slaap lekker, dankjewel. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Alright guys, let's go. We're ready.